Hello and welcome to Front Running Saturday here at Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. Okay, it's Saturday, the final day of the NFL draft. It's also the final day of April, and not a moment too soon. More on that in just a moment. Okay, my old coachers, and I loved them all, they used to say, Paul, nobody's ever seen it. Every single day, you're either getting better or you're getting worse, and especially relative to your competition, but nobody's ever seen it. Wisdom there. So here's my analysis so far. Texans, arrow up. Cowboys, arrow down. Now, don't misunderstand. I think the Cowboys have drafted 3 very good, very solid football players. But it appears that this roster ultimately is not going to be as good as it was a year ago. On the other hand, the Eagles and the Giants have both made giant leaps. So in terms of their net positioning in the NFC East, right now I would have to consider that arrow down. Now the Texans, in a sense, it was hard to mess this up because they have so many needs and they have so many picks. But they didn't just avoid messing it up. They have knocked it out of the park so far, in my estimation. They get the corner, the lockdown corner that Lovey wanted. Yeah. They get the offensive lineman from Texas A&M that I wanted. Yeah. Okay, Baylor's still nasty. Baylor's still nasty. But I got to be fair and honest. My very favorite player in college football last year was Petrie, the Baylor safety. That young man gets it. Check. Looking for a receiver? Well, how about we take a guy that would have been in everybody's top 10 if he hadn't blown out his ACL in the SEC championship game, and the Texans get him at 44, and he says he's good to go, to use his quote, no training wheels. My. And then you stay with the Alabama theme and you take care of your linebacker situation, and they got 5 more picks coming today. All right, if you go over to the blog, I would say the sports blog, but I actually put it on both blogs this morning, the sports and the news blog. This seems a little paradoxical, but how is it that college football is churning out so many NFL-ready receivers and so few NFL-ready quarterbacks? You would think they go hand in hand. If you'll go over the blog, I'm going to explain it to you, Lucy. So, the Jets, Mr. Calderon, have done well. Yes, Mr. Mendiola, your Chiefs have done a good job. The Lions have done absolutely great. And the Ravens let the draft come to them. They're very smart. So, arrow up there, arrow down, Baker Mayfield, and sadly, Jimmy G. Now, it's the final day of April. Not a moment too soon, because I have quadrimensophobia. Fear of the 4th month, fear of April, for a variety of reasons. And I'm not out the gate yet, still got to knock on air here because we got a day to go. But it appears that unlike so many years in the past, Coach is going to make it out of April with his ass. We are radically rational.